Welcome to Cookie Jar FX. I am your host, Eric Foreman, here on day 9 of flipping $1,000 to $1,000,000, right? So we here to put in the work, do what we got to do, trading through Forex. Now, if you guys remember, I'm still in this euro dollar trade. We did get a push up to the upside, but we are still closed below the 8. Market makers is really rattling the feathers of any sellers, such as myself, and really trying to shake us out. So, very, very critical key area to look at now, because if price breaks above and potentially closes back up above the 8 in May on a daily, then we may have some problems, and I may have to completely reconsider the trade. But the fact that today we broke through the 8, but then still closed below the 8, it still validates the solid short. So we're sticking with that analysis and going with that. I am going to move this horizontal line because it's blocking my view. So remember, you guys, once we break below this 20, the target is going to be this 382 level on a weekly, which is a fib level. And then next target would be the 50, and next would be the 618. But to be honest with how much euro dollar's just been dragging, because I'm a little frustrated, not gonna lie, because obviously while sleeping, um, the forex market is open 24 hours, so there's guaranteed to be missed opportunities depending on what side of the world you're on. And this wasn't really an opportunity to be missed. It's just that it had came down to a new low for the day, and then price just immediately shot back up. Not what I was anticipating, but we get what we get, and this was like an 85 pip drop that I could have sold off on, and then cashed out tremendously because it ended up bringing price all the way back up right into the area of my entries. So it happened to me yesterday, and it happened again this morning, and I'm just kind of caught in the middle of this whiplash activity all week. So I don't know if price is gonna run up from here. Um, I don't think so. I hope not. We don't. We try not to live by hope in trading. But obviously, if this 4 hour, if we get this break on this candlestick or any candlestick for that matter back above the 50, we're gonna have a little bit of a concern. Price is still in the area that it originally started from in the week. So isn't that something? Price drops, it brings price back up. Price drops a little lower, bring price right back in the same area. So if we're looking at that, right? Let's say we're looking at the area of the price, the entry from the start of this week all the way to where it's at now. So if we're seeing that like price drops, it pulls back up, closes out still at the price area of the open, and then breaks a new low, and then pulls back to finish out the day back in the same price area. What do you think is really happening here? What I'm seeing is the fact that we're setting lower lows, right, which is important. Um, and obviously this 50 MA is still holding strong, which means price in that area is still solid ground for a resistance level. And I think that's what we're getting. The only way, as I said, I would really flip this trade or just end up closing it out is if we get a wild close above this 50 MA, uh, and then it just kind of calls for a trade to be restarted. But keep in mind, this is a swing trade. And what I'm actually assessing and considering doing is actually switching these daily log entries and videos into just a weekly, because like what I would like to really do and what I have been doing on my weekly perspectives is giving you guys the full rundown of what pairs I'm looking at, how I'm looking to trade them, a full analysis on them. But the daily is really just checking in to inform the public and inform you guys, my followers, where I am with the trade. and just kind of managing it, how I'm managing it, the stress I'm dealing with, the lack of stress, the happiness, the joy, just all of it. Um, and it's just right now we're kind of in the midst of no activity. Like I'm not moving out of the trade. I'm not managing. Like it's nothing to do. It's just really keeping a watchful eye on it throughout the day. But that's it. So I am considering after tomorrow's video to really focus just on Sunday's weekly analysis and then update week by week. Because if you guys are looking at profits, right? Like we're looking at 92. Like I'm still at that amount. That's what I started with in a week. Because I didn't close out those big profits, the $200 and something dollars, $300, $400 I probably had this morning. I didn't close those out. So, um, yeah, we're just seeing a slight pullback right now, where I'm negative $27. This isn't exciting activity, and it's not about it being exciting. It's just about it being informative. I just want to make sure as you guys, as I inform what I'm in and how I'm trading it, it's the most descriptive where you're gonna get the most value out of it. So that's what I'm focused on. So we'll see how this trade plays out. As I said, we are breaking a little higher, so that's the scary part. But if depending upon how we close this candlestick for the day, I'm gonna determine from there the 4 hour maybe, because this current candlestick might push up a little bit and then give us a topping tail and then drop all the way back down for Friday. I'm anticipating and looking at a lot, but who knows? Like I think the bias is still strong and solid, but anything is possible. Nothing's ever guaranteed. So we'll see. But that's where we are with the euro dollar trade as of right now. Markets is kind of stuck in place. Dollar Swiss looking like it's going for a short, which means we might see some longs on euro dollar. So yeah, just not a good look right now. Just really not. So I'm gonna really be upset about it if it doesn't go the way I'm anticipating. But again, like it's a part of the cycle. So if you have to change your analysis, you change it. Pound dollar's working out as expected. It was supposed to be hit. Like I'm looking for it to hit the 20, see what happens there. But yeah, hopefully we get some some euro weakness to push price back down the way as anticipated and the way it's all set up here. But I just think the market makers is really dragging this move out, as it has been for the past number of days since the start of the month. So we'll just kind of see, but definitely look forward to tomorrow, and then we'll follow up just week by week. Definitely thank you for joining again and all the support all throughout the week. Definitely subscribe, click that like button, share with a friend or family. And yeah, leave a comment and for any questions that you may have, and I'll definitely respond. Or even what moves and trades you're getting into, any particular charts or pairs that you're assessing and like trading out during the week. And I'll take a little peek at that, see if it's an opportunity there for myself. But yeah, thank you for joining, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.